So welcome everyone to our first ever in-person annual town hall. So we've done this online. We've never been together for this. It's exciting. And of course, to have it in our wonderful new home is also really exciting. I'm not sure how long I can continue to call it our new home. We just passed our year anniversary, but our launch was April. So we've not been using the space quite a year yet. Our goal for the town hall is to review last year's accomplishments and to be able to decide what direction we want to go in for next year. I'll be sharing a PowerPoint presentation to show you our year in review. I think you'll be pleased and impressed. I certainly hope so, because we were when we put it together. Following this presentation, we will go into breakout groups where we'd like your input in terms of moving ahead. For those of you joining us online, we'd like your input as well. So please feel free to share email or chat or come to, an in-person meeting and we can discuss your thoughts as well. We will be breaking into the breakout groups. Will be programming. Our healthcare committee will be part of the programming breakout groups. Dr. Rickles is here today to discuss any concerns and hear your ideas. Our board president, Carol Kelly, will be hosting our programming committee discussion because our two programming committee chairs are traveling. Emily will be back sometime in April, at which point she will be hosting a program committee meeting, and I hope you will join her at that as well. And Patty Murphy will be back this week. You'll see her at Thursday's social hour. Our volunteer group will be meeting as well. As you know, volunteers are the backbone of everything we do here in Georgetown Village. We would not exist without our volunteers. Matria Haskell is going to be hosting our volunteer discussion. I urge those of you who are volunteers and those of you who have received services and have questions to join Matria for this discussion. Our communications breakout group is being led by Judith Brunel, who is sitting up front here. She is the chair of the communications committee and welcomes your thoughts and helped us put together our most recent survey, which we gave out here today and which will be emailed to those of you online. Our membership committee, Tony Russin, our past president and current membership chair for life is what I would say, will be hosting that discussion, and again welcomes your thoughts as a member of the village and to how we can increase our membership as well. So allow me to now present our year in review. It's been a wild ride. As you know, fighting social isolation is one of the most important things we've done. In May, the Surgeon General, Vivek Murthy, spoke and declared a public health crisis, not just for seniors, but for all adults or for all people. Previously, they had discussed that senior isolation was as dangerous as smoking 3 cigarettes a day. Now it has been decided that there is an increased risk of heart disease by 29%, a 32% increase in stroke. In addition, isolation causes an increased risk of premature death by more than 60% and a 50% increase of developing dementia for older adults. So when you're here with social hours, when you're here with movie nights, it's really good for your health. So we want you to get joining us. Some of our programming to help fight social isolation was in 2023, we hosted 1,581 attendees at our programs. Yes, there are some duplicates. Luckily, some of you came to more than one program. However, it was a good amount of people and we were really happy to see you here. We ran a total of 260 programs. We had an average of 5 programs a week, which, as you know, you often see the email saying it's another really busy week, and it is. And we had a total of 320 unique participants. So that's not the doubled numbers. So this is the difference between the two numbers. We had 348 attendees at our GB exercise class. Yes, those are some duplicates. And if you've been attending our exercise class, you know how fabulous it is. Tell your friends who you see here today that you've not been seeing in class. They should join you. It's a fabulous exercise class. We're lucky to have Mr. Yates teaching it. And we're lucky to have the space to offer it. So please contribute and join us. Our healthcare related programming, Dr. Fred Rickles has been leading a monthly call. As you know, at times we had weekly calls when we needed to, at times we went to bi-weekly, and now we're at monthly calls. We also had a few presentations in-house. We had the Transitions of Care workshop. We will be offering a couple of more presentations, healthcare related, and we hope to hear from you as to what else you're interested in learning about. Tech support, you know, we keep you connected on many levels, both in person and online. We have our drop-in tech support that takes place right here. We also have opportunities for volunteers to come to your homes, hook up your TVs, hook up your computers, show you how to send that email that's stuck in your outbox. So don't hesitate to call us and ask for help when you need it. Our Cocktails, Conversation, and Community Program, our CCC programs, which some of you may remember started as Cocktails, Conversations, and COVID. I used to send you recipes as to what the drink of the week was. We are not doing that now, but we are continuing with our excellent online programming. Thanks to our board members, Mike Houston, who's celebrating a special birthday and is not joining us today. We've been able to get experts in many different fields, and we do hope you're signing in to join us. And I do want to point out, as you know, that these programs have been open to the community. They're not just our programs. We share with people who are interested. We put it on Nextdoor. We do send the link out. We do hope that you're telling your friends about this as well. Our book club meets here on a monthly basis. We've discussed, if you see in the corner of that bookshelf, that far left, I guess, row, going down are books that have been read by the book group this year. Well, I'm sorry, not this year. You're right. Those are books that have been read throughout the life of the book group. We actually have some of our authors here today. I know I saw Sylvia come in. She wrote one of the books that we discussed. We have movie night on a monthly basis. This week, we're showing the second half of Oppenheimer. So if you missed the first half, we do own the movie. We had to buy it in order to be able to show it a few times. So let me know. We'll stream it for you. And our social hours. We do love to be social. This week, as a reminder, Thursday, we have a special social hour with Celtic Entertainment. So in honor of Robert Burns' birthday, we will be having Celtic Entertainment as part of our social hour this Thursday. You're welcome. I invite you all back. 5 o'clock here. We've had our lunches, our men's group, our ladies group, because our women were feeling left out. So we have lunches for both genders, and it's been taking place on a monthly basis. Museum visits and other outings. These are just a few of the outings and museum groups that we've had. So I hope you've joined us, and if you have other ideas for places we could go, be sure to let us know. Again, more pictures from the museum outings. Special events. We had 107 people attend our spring gala, and we had 87 attendees at our anniversary celebration. And then we were able to launch our bill plan conversations, and Robin is here, although she just walked out. I want to thank her. There she is. So I want to thank you for helping us launch our bill plan conversations. It really was a fabulous program. We're looking forward to our next ones. And so that will be taking place hopefully next month. We're chatting. Whoops. We don't want to forget, and I do want to just, we don't want to forget to acknowledge members we've lost this past year, and we miss. Shirley Barth was a very active member. She came to many of our activities. James Lowenstein, Patricia Goldman was also active. Jessica, of course, was our founding president. And so we remember them, and we wanted to acknowledge their loss and the fact that they are missed. Our volunteers, the backbone of our organization. We have 107 vetted volunteers. 80 plus have been active, and that includes baking, dropping off cookies, helping to deliver gifts to holiday packages. We've completed in 1 year 1,110 volunteer services. This is a 20% increase over 2022. So we're glad you're asking for help, and we have the volunteers to be able to assist you. While I'm speaking about volunteers, I want to mention our board. We have a fabulous active board who meet on a regular basis and really give their time to help make our village as good as it can be. So can I ask our board members, and I know there are some of you here today, to just raise your hand, stand up, let us thank you. I also want to point out that of the 2,672 volunteer hours served was a 37% increase over the year before. So yeah, these are impressive numbers. You know, we're a small organization. I am your only full-time employee. We have Bethany and Bonita part-time, and we do a lot for you. And we want you to help us by participating. We have filled 236 transportation requests this year, and those are the filled ones. That's not counting the ones you called and canceled. 68 meals were cooked for members, so many of you have been cooking and delivering food, and we do track this. 56 grocery shopping runs. 44 in-home tech support visits. 21 prescription pickups. 347 wellness calls. These are calls that some of our members are getting on a daily basis when they're in town, just to make sure that they're okay. And our members do appreciate it. So if you're a volunteer and not heard the direct thank you, we hear it for you. And I wanted to share some of the comments. We also this year formalized the DC Village Collaborative. This is a really important step for DC villages throughout the city. We now have a formal MOU. I'm pleased to announce that there's been an executive director hired for the DC Village Collaborative. Her name is Dr. Katrina Polk. She's been involved with aging services in the district. And so as part of the collaborative, I'd like to share some of the figures from the DC villages. Again, something to be proud of, something we're proud to be part of. We share our many, as some of you know, we had our HBCU program in the square, was a joint program with Northwest Neighbors Village. We invited other villages to join us. We also invite other villages to join us for our online programming and for some of our in-house programming as well. It's a total of 9,700 seniors who are older adults who were served as a result of the DC villages. Before we conclude, I want to take a few minutes to thank some of the people responsible. So first off, I want to thank DACL because without the grant we received, many of this would not be possible. So thank you very much for supporting the villages. I wanted to take the time to thank a very special member who's here today. One of our oldest members is Sylvia Medelsky. Sylvia, can I ask you to stand up a minute, please? Not only is Sylvia one of our oldest members and a member of our Legacy Club, but Sylvia made a very generous donation to the village this year, and I wanted to thank you. Oh, that's awesome. We appreciate all our members. We appreciate all our donors. And I wanted to send a special thank you to Sylvia for recognizing the village and the fact that we've been important in your life as well. I do thank all our donors. And as you can see, we've got our 2023 donor list up there. So please take the time to look at it. And then last, but certainly not least, I want to thank Bethany and Bonita because they are part of the team. Okay, I am happy to take questions. I'm going to exit out of this in case there's been any questions from our online participants. And if there are no questions, I know you all get access to me all the time, so we can move on to our breakout groups. We are going to have programming is going to be meeting right up front here. Our volunteer group breakout is going to be in the back at the round table there. We're going to have our membership committee meet next door at the board table. And communications is going to meet at this table that we've set up by the elevator. So I thank you for coming. There will be refreshments. As soon as you break, as soon as you finish your homework, you get to have new treats.
Yeah, we want to go ahead on that meeting.
That's up to you. If you'd rather go to a different meeting, since you participate in the healthcare committee, that's fine. Whatever committee you're interested in, we really want to hear from you, and please take the time to fill out a survey before you leave. And those of you online, I'm not off the hook with surveys. I will be emailing them. Again, thank you all for coming. It means a lot to have you all here today. Thank you.
I'm gonna join your group, community program, okay? Oh, and. I don't have time. We set up here.
Okay. For those of you online, I appreciate your being here. Unfortunately, we don't have the capacity to do the breakout rooms online, so I'm going to end the online meeting now, and it has been recorded, and I thank you for attending.
Photograph where you leave your scooter, and otherwise you'll be fined. And so we're hopeful that